I did that. Good
I
for me.
I need to pray in the morning when I get up. I really do.
I'm going to church.
I done some nasty shit while I was
Welcome back to another episode of Opinions and Consequences, episode 14, people.
14.
Oh wow, 14.
It's 14 episode.
14. You know, this guy's been missing in action, you know what I mean? Like,
I'm on vacation. They don't pay us enough.
wow.
Pay more.
Okay.
Listen, I'm your host, AJ McLaughlin.
I'm Carolyn.
Clayton Martinez.
Listen, man, what we got on the table, man? First, we want to talk about, like, where the fuck have you been? Yeah.
You've been rolling with the monkeys.
Yeah. Where you been?
Country, I was experiencing life.
Wow.
It's dope.
Went on a nice little spiritual trip.
Mm.
Hit a couple countries. It was dope. Nice little 10-day.
Came back a little more holy.
Came back more holy and
Oh.
tanned out.
Mm.
I mean, that was a dope trip. Long trip. 23 hours. Tired, man. I just got in midnight last night, so it's been interesting.
What you go to Tibet? Nigga, what the fuck?
I was in Bali.
I mean, he said holy.
Bali, China.
Yo, no respect for your vacation, like zero. He don't care.
Niggas ain't shit.
He don't give a fuck at this point. He asked you tonight.
Nah, you know-
Yeah, actually.
I feel like I just set you up a little bit.
But you know how like I'm not trying to promote his trip. You know, because they gotta be that one person that's trying to downplay his trip.
The hater.
Because you
They
know,
call it the hater.
you know how like you can't say something's dope, but you just like, yeah,
You gotta like half agree with that shit. Like,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
it's alright.
I've been there. I've been there.
I mean, I heard somebody one day that wasn't even as popular as you're saying.
Yeah, monkeys.
Nah,
yeah,
nigga,
I heard those
fucking
are
disease.
Those are mad dangerous.
Yeah.
Yo, I want to do that.
Nah.
I would never do that if I
Shit
was
was-
you.
No, real
nice.
talk. I wouldn't be around those monkeys.
I was a gangster. Them niggas is gangster. Yeah, they steal stuff. The monkeys is with the shits. That's the one animal I now respect. Because they with it. They come dolo. They don't gotta come with a crew, but when they do come, you kind of want that smoke.
They like the Crips.
Yeah.
You rolling alone and then you do something
All of a
crazy
sudden
and
they
then all
just
of them come out of
like
nowhere.
come in and they're like, yo, why
They
you
can
just
verge on you.
Facts,
Oh,
facts.
don't play with the babies like that. I saw a white woman on this. Like when animals attack. You ever seen those shows? That's what I thought in my head. Like, oh, it's about to go bad. She went to go touch like the baby. The mom came out of nowhere. Oh man! Like,
It's about to.
so I was like, if it's the size of this cup, I ain't touching it. If it was the size of the bottles and bigger, I was like, all right, cool.
Damn.
But nah, they mad straightforward. Like the monkeys, they're mad cool. Like they don't really. They kind of like walk about their own shit. They have to like see you have something that they want. They're like little kleptos.
Oh.
One lady got for a lighter in her bag. She left her bag open and went.
Yo, for the people that like really don't know like what it is to travel, like is a trip to Bali like $10,000?
No. It
Like,
costs
you know what I mean? Because a lot of people just think that a lot of exotic vacations figure they cost like out the yin.
People
Nah.
like me think you got a sugar daddy that paid for this trip, so
Oh yeah.
you gotta let us know because
Sis.
sometimes I be wanting
Come
a
on,
sugar
sis.
daddy.
He said,
Come on, sis.
I be seeing people like a backpacking or like on trips and shit like that. And I be like,
No,
yeah.
I didn't have
Am
a
I
nigga
not
with a
working
rollie.
enough?
I didn't have a nigga with a rollie and tattoos
Am I
in
not
my
working enough for
in my
these trips?
pictures. I have fun in
No,
my
that
own.
ass, that
You
ass.
cropped it? You
But
cropped it?
nah, honestly, it ran me altogether. I spent my ticket was probably the most expensive thing there. It was $700 for the ticket, well $720 for the ticket. So that was the most expensive thing. I took, and then like for like lodging and all that stuff, it was like another $7.
Easy.
6. It was like 6 actually. No, actually it was like 5. Because
That's
I went to
cheap.
2 parts. I went to 2 parts of the island, so that's why. And then I took $1,200 with me, and out of the 11 days I was there, I only spent $600.
Oh, that's not bad at all.
Yeah,
actually.
their money's rupiah, so it's like every $100 of theirs is $7 off. So it's like
Yeah, the cost of living is real low.
the whole thing is the trips aren't expensive. Because I did Thailand last year, everybody thought that was crazy expensive,
Oh.
and then you did it too, and they're not expensive trips at all. Like it's just budgeting. Like, yeah, all right, if you're gonna plan a trip. Last year the Thailand trip I got lucky with my ticket. I spent $6. And how much you spent for your ticket? Like $7?
It was probably like 9.
Yeah, like 7, 8. And I did mine the week of.
I
That was the
know
only thing I
better
really caught.
friends.
That was the only thing I caught a break of. But I mean, to plan a trip like that, it's really not that expensive. It's just like budgeting. Like, yo, you want to take $1,000 with you? Know what the money is. That's the big thing. If you know what the money is, the exchange
That's
rate.
what it is. A lot of people don't know the plan.
The exchange rate. Know what you want to do. Like, I had an idea of the things I want to do. Like, you know,
The preparation is everything.
yeah,
Preparation is everything.
prep well in advance. But you're not gonna break an arm and a leg to go if you do it over a 6-month
Yeah.
span. It's just literally like, all right, just pay it off.
Just
so,
went in advance, basically.
Yeah, but you like literally, I told people, everybody's like, wait, like $1,300, $1,200 for everything. Like, so I was like, yeah. And then I took another 6 with me, so I had $1,800 for a whole trip, and I was gone almost 2 weeks. So it just depends.
What you got, Carolyn? What you?
Dope trip. Definitely recommend.
I haven't been doing shit. I wish I was on vacation. I want
What
to
you
go to
got?
Thailand.
What you mean you ain't got?
What you mean? You didn't do nothing, so you need to tell me. You haven't been here in weeks talking about.
I work a lot, so if I'm not working, I'm home.
So what you do for Labor Day?
I should have been in New York, but I was not.
Why not?
Sounds like you bullshitting
Some
yourself.
things came up and I couldn't go. But
What was his name?
bed
sheets was his name.
There was no heat.
Egyptian
cotton,
There was
1,000
no
count.
heat. I hate you
7,000
guys.
count.
Absolutely not. I would definitely said it if a man kept me here Labor Day, but no. Things just came up and I just worked. I mean, I didn't really do much.
So you need to.
I went to the beach on Labor Day itself, and it gave me this beautiful tan I got going.
You're glowing.
I know y'all see these tan lines and they glow.
Listen, the glow
Even
is
the
real.
hands.
For the people over there, for the viewers, what beach you went to?
I went to Nahant Beach.
Oh snap!
In Nahant, and it's actually really, really nice. The water's actually clean, so
it's not like Revere Beach.
Oh no.
I just want to.
Revere Beach, like you can step on a couple needles before you find like a spot where you really want to tan at.
Is it really that
you
bad?
You turn like a heroin addict on your trip to the beach by mistake. Like,
is it really that bad?
You want to know a fun fact?
Always.
Revere was the first public beach in America.
Bullshit.
Really?
I'm looking at fucking that Snapple fact up. That was one of them Snapple
Dead
facts.
ass.
You know what?
That fact was a Snapple
That's like a
fact.
Dead ass.
Snapple
That was the
fact.
first
I did not know that.
U.S. public beach.
Were black people invited to that beach? Or
I don't know.
Okay.
I mean, it shows because the water is disgusting at this point. I can't even believe that like it's even allowed to be open. It's
Is it
gross.
that bad?
The water is probably like as dark as probably that microphone sometimes. It's disgusting.
You know what? I'm not gonna judge the people.
Yeah, no, but I went to Nahant Beach. The water is beautiful. The beach is beautiful. It was a nice vibe. You know, some Patron, some sun,
Those are all good
a
mixtures.
little bit of salt water.
Little bit of mixture.
That's what gave me this
Sand,
glow.
water.
You know, a little bit of some fireball shots in between that, but you know,
Drinking that
it
shit?
was chill.
You still drinking that shit?
Yeah, my friends and I were older. We're old and washed, man. We like fireball shots and we like Patron with seltzer water. We don't do Red Bull past certain times because we don't want to be up certain times.
Do you feel like after a certain age you gotta stop drinking certain drinks?
I do.
Yeah, because
honestly, I'm judging niggas.
yeah, like
If you drinking E and J still, we're gonna have a conversation.
I haven't touched E and J since like 2006.
No, but see, that's when you don't
12
got
years.
it. That's when you don't got it. Like I'm talking about like your drink selection.
No.
Like,
A drink selection, like yes, like I
If a
stopped
nigga
drinking
order-
Hennessy
Yes.
after 30 because it's just the bounce back is it's just not there for me anymore.
I know I'm at the age where niggas is drinking Crown Royal.
And if-
Now I'm at that age. See, that's what it comes down to. Now you see when people are drinking like Crown Royal. You're
Like I don't drink the Crown Royal, but I always see people.
You
drinking
start. Do you feel like as you get older, the price tag on the liquor gets higher because you're looking for that quality, but you're not looking for that. You're not looking for that. All you can, but you're looking.
Oh, not
for
like that $10 bottle of vodka. You
No,
got like your
that's
sophomore
what
year in high school.
That's what I'm saying
no.
though. You're looking for something that okay. I'm gonna sip this a little bit. I'm gonna get a buzz, but I'm gonna wake up good.
Well, see, I'm a wine and champagne guy now. I know
that's
I'm
not
switching.
even a good
I'm
combination
converting.
at all.
I'm converting. No, I mean I'll drink wine or champagne.
I can't
Meaning,
drink wine.
Hard
Wine
liquor.
give me a headache.
Wine puts me on my ass like this.
I can drink 3 glasses of wine and be okay. It's the 4th one I'm gonna get a little shaky. But wine I can drink. Champagne is we said mimosas. Most of the dangers.
Two wine glasses, it gets a little messy.
Well, yeah, get a
Chill
little
out.
sloppy. But no, I'm like, yeah, I will judge a guy if he pulls out a bottle of like, I don't know, what's some cheap shit? Like some Cisco. Like, bro, we're past that. Like, we're better than
or
this.
some UV vodka.
Oh, yeah, like Sky vodka.
UV is good.
And Smirnoff is actually. Yo, Smirnoff is not as expensive as it was before I was 21 because I used to drink vodka a lot.
Yeah, and that was the thing. I got away from vodka.
Yeah, we drink a lot of vodka. With
drink
like
a lot.
I feel like that's what was a promotion though. Like tequila back then wasn't really.
It was like bum juice to people, honestly, because it was like Jose Cuervo a lot.
It was a Cuervo
it was
and
like
Tito's.
Like they did now.
And you always used to thought
Tito's is still bum juice, but if that's all that's left up at the
you
party up
always
there.
used to think that it was had to been a warm in it for it to be legit.
Yeah.
Like, oh no, this ain't legit. I ain't got a warm it.
Remember when you used to think that fucking Grey Goose was like the top of the line vodka?
No, you know it was top of the line.
Belvy.
I almost threw up thinking about Grey Goose.
Belvy was
very
that.
bad
Yo,
memory.
Belvy
Very
was
bad.
that.
Belvy was it. Though.
I never really fucked with Belvedere like that.
Belvedere is smoother. It's way smoother. Way smoother. Way smoother. But I just can't drink vodka no more in general. In general, like we're sitting there and okay, like I can have maybe one drink, like maybe. It's not my first selection.
If I fuck the Belvedere when Puff got some rum. That's all I'm saying though.
I feel like vodka.
That's like saying you won't drink Nouveau. You won't drink Nouveau. Would you drink Nouveau now? Would you just when you pull out Nouveau? I absolutely would. Like,
I would just because T-Pain and blame it on the alcohol and the whole Nouveau.
Yeah.
I never had Nouveau, but
would you drink Hypnotic?
I used to drink Hypnotic back in the day.
I'm judging you. I'm judging.
That was back in the day, but
we
not
don't
now.
pass that.
In 2018, I will not drink Hypnotic. No, not at all.
What do you think is gonna be the liquor that's gonna be like that in like
If Cameron brought back Scissor, I absolutely am drinking.
That shit was horrible.
I don't care.
That shit was horrible.
It doesn't matter. If
That
Cameron
shit
brings it
was
back,
horrible.
that's what I'm doing.
That was all. That people only drink that as supportive Dipset. That was what that was.
Basically.
Like, that's
Basically.
That really wasn't like a
hurts
good
my
alcohol.
Stomach. That hurts my stomach. Alcohol.
Y'all ever had no offense? People of non-color. White people drink Jägermeister. Did y'all ever drink that?
Yeah, you never had Jaeger bombs?
I had a Jaeger bomb.
Nah.
It was never the best.
Nah.
It's kind of like medicine.
Yeah, it's
You
very...
gotta kind of thug it out when you're swallowing it. Pause. But it just,
Whoa!
Pause.
Pause.
Pause, ladies and gentlemen.
Pause. Yeah, you got pause.
But Jaeger bomb shots they're good. They're not bad. You guys ever had blowjobs shots?
No.
Blowjob
Ever since
shots.
Deadpool, I feel like it's very unprofessional for me to ask for that. I'm just being a blowjob. That's very unprofessional. It's like Kahlua, Bailey's, and a whipped cream thing.
And you can't do it with your hands. You have to put your mouth on it, and then you gotta go.
Yeah, show what that mouth do though.
Basically.
Yeah, show what that mouth do though.
Nigga with that mouth, dude.
I mean, I don't think niggas will take blowjob shots just because of like.
You gotta call it something different.
What it entails.
Yeah.
You gotta call it something different.
Real nigga shot. He be like, I'm taking
that shit. Lick a pussy in a butthole. That's what it is. They're like, okay, yep, I'm taking it.
I'll take it.
Like, nasty nigga.
Nah, that boy should go. Take some shots for that, bro.
What about you? What the hell you been doing?
Oh man, bro.
You've been here. You've been holding down the fort.
Mr. Swipe it, sir. Swipe it, sir.
A nigga go on vacation. Ash is holding down the fort.
I've been holding it down, man. While
shout out to Ryan for doing a good job last week.
Yo, man, I've been holding it down while this dude's been
traveling
lollygagging.
the world.
Been out there just loosey goosey in it,
Living
man.
his best thought life. Bad bitch alert. Bad bitch alert.
You had bad bitch. I had bad bitch.
Bad bitch alert.
Oh, it was funny though, cause you know I thought about you the other day, cause we had there was something that came up on the news about Indonesia, like a certain part of Indonesia.
Gilly?
No, I forget about the province.
We're talking about not drinking vodka and we're drinking vodka.
Certain part of province in Indonesia, they don't allow men and women to dine anymore unless they're married.
So you can't go on a date, basically?
No, unless they're married or close family members. That's so like yeah,
how
you
do you
can't
get pussy out there? Like they're
No,
Hindu.
you can't.
They're Hindu. They're
You
very,
can't, bro.
They're very. That's the one thing I do know.
But
they're very like grateful. That's the dope shit about. Like they take shit serious.
So how do they know that you're married? Like they make you bring a marriage certificate or something?
I didn't get in depth in that. I just looked at it and I was like,
That's
wow.
really wild.
Ashton, I'm not going there.
I was like, I should send this to him, but I was like, you know what?
That's not cool, man. Don't mess. Nigga, like, let him go to jail.
It's not my battle.
He's like, you know what? This is something he got to deal with.
Let's cheers to minding our business.
Always goes down smooth. Oh man, I feel like I gotta take one shot for whatchamacallit though. Damn, Hurricane Florence.
Oh,
yeah, that shit is real.
That's just real.
That shit is real. They cleared out
It's
schools.
ripping
No,
Carolinas apart,
it's
bro.
fucking Carolina up, bro.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They cleared out everything. They stopped shows. I didn't know about it until I got back in the States. I was like, what do you mean? I thought my flight was canceled. Nigga said Hurricane Florence. I was like, what are y'all talking about? They was like, Virginia and the Carolinas about to get smacked. Yo, they getting fucked up.
Did y'all see Donald Trump talking about that not really 3,000 people died in the hurricane in Puerto Rico, and that people were just making up numbers, that it was about 8 or 9 people. With something that catastrophic, he's trying to make us believe that only 8 or 9 people lost their lives. And how long those people went without food, water, and electricity?
They showed pictures of
of shoes.
Yeah, they show pictures of of bottles of water that never got somewhere. Like listen. If the Carolinas get any treatment like Puerto Rico, good lord. So
homeboy took 10 million, I think, or was 10 million?
It was like 10 million, 9
from
million.
FEMA to help build prisons for little kids, basically, at this point.
Yeah, those camps and shit like that.
Yeah.
Yo, the shit's bad. Like,
Shit's crazy.
I just
hope they don't get destroyed. I hope they don't catch up. What was the hurricane that Louisiana caught again? It was
Katrina.
Katrina. I hope they don't catch one of those. I hope this isn't like that.
Well, see, I just hope that I feel like
because they won't know how to deal with it.
I'm more grateful that everyone's well prepared now.
Yeah, I mean,
it's kind of like
New Orleans was not prepared for Katrina.
No.
They're still
plus where they're at, and Florida, they always get hit. Louisiana and Florida always get hit. Mm-hmm. I could never live. That's the only reason I would never live there. Those are the only reasons because of those. If it wasn't for hurricanes, I would gladly live in Florida. But they get smashed every year. And Louisiana couldn't be prepared. They're below sea level, so they were fucked no matter how they slice the cake. So
I have a lot of older patients that do like they live in Florida half of the season, and once hurricane season comes, they come back up north.
Yeah, because
they go back and forth because they're like, we don't want to stay here for hurricane season, and I'm like, so your shit basically gets destroyed in Florida, you go back rebuilding happily ever after. They're like, basically, cost of living is so cheap out there, people build houses from the ground and up, so it's like.
You gotta keep on. It's unfortunate.
I don't know how to swim, so I'm staying away from wherever there's hurricanes.
Nowadays, you need to know how to swim. Shit's real out here.
Don't invite me to boat cruises.
Oh yeah. Who's picking what?
I guess I can pick something. I'm nervous.
That's what she said.
Let's pick this guy.
Okay.
Trending. Ooh.
Well, good for you. It's like
I got a link. I got social media news.
I got entertainment.
Got entertainment.
Oh, we don't get to get all deep today.
Who's starting this off, man? Clint, you got started off because you new here, bro.
Because you want to be on vacation, you got to start first.
Why gotta start first?
Yo, because you brand new.
Because you definitely
What do
brand
you
new.
mean brand new?
He's not even paying attention.
Right, yo, you don't even know what's going on.
You don't
Exactly.
even care.
That's what I'm saying.
We all on our phones at this point.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Apologies. Oh, sorry. Last second. Everybody's wishing me a happy birthday. It was a bum ass show that wishing me a happy birthday. Look at these niggas. Can't stand them. Anyway. I got entertainment. Let's talk some weird but entertaining stuff. Now we're all friends. We all kick it. We all have great times. We hang out.
We're all friends. We should be nervous.
No, this is real shit. Paul McCartney talked about the Beatles masturbating together.
He ruined,
now, guys,
he ruined everything for me.
Listen,
everything.
Let me tell you like this. We may drink together. We may watch sports together. We may smoke together. Masturbating together. I don't think that's gonna fit into our equation as friends because, well, it's just, I don't know. This was in the 70s and the 60s and shit. So I don't know. Maybe this was the point of life where you were kind of finding yourself. You would really like, because this was back in time people were doing cocaine. Heroin is acceptable. I'm going to blame a lot of this on drugs, to be honest with y'all.
Mushrooms.
Because even mushrooms, like hallucinogens, LSD, but they Paul McCartney goes into detail. He says that all the orgies that people thought that they were having were actually like urban legends, which was really interesting to me because for some reason I never heard of like them having orgies. Like they weren't one of the groups I heard of having orgies. I heard of like Rick James having orgies and Prince and shit, but not the Beatles. But Paul McCartney goes on to say how they were all in the room one night, the lights were all off, it was dark, someone started masturbating and then everybody else started.
Like, how do you start that conversation?
No, how do you start the act? Fuck the conversation. How do you start the act? Because that means you got to start beating your dick. I got to hear you. First off, was there lotion? Was there lotion in this situation? Was there any Jergens? And then I got to kind of get turned on by what you're doing in order for me to get aroused. Because I just don't know.
I'll chime in. You want to go first?
No, go ahead. I don't have a dick, so you trying to impress.
I'm gonna take that shot. I just, this kind of caught me off guard. Talk your shit.
Yo, Paul McCartney is dropping gems, bro. Yo, he's out there spilling beans now. I feel like some shit hit the fan. Something hit the fan, and he was pissed the fuck off. He was like, you know what? Ringo probably texted him and said, yo, fuck you and your success. And then he was just like, oh yeah? Okay.
Wow.
Cool.
He's like, say what?
He's like, don't worry about this.
I'll
handle this shit tomorrow. So this nigga was out there just talking about, How the hell do you spill some shit like that's some shit you take to the grave, bro?
Do you think he's
like,
worse?
Do you know how
him or Quincy? Quincy Jones. You know Quincy Jones?
Quincy Jones
fuck
was
that.
wilding.
You think this is worse?
No. This is worse, bro.
You heard what Quincy Jones said?
No, I know what Quincy Jones said, but no. The thing about this is just that this is worse because damn, my man John can't even defend himself. Like he can't sit there and be like, well, you remember Paul.
We was high.
Well, Paul McCartney and John Lennon were really good friends.
Yeah,
so.
you know what I mean? You don't remember the girl that was there in the middle.
That's like a type of situation where like you gotta be the same man and be like, yo.
Like, bro.
Like, chill out,
so I feel kind of bad that the fact that, you know what I mean, he dropped these gems without everyone being able to defend themselves. Like, and
or even
so
Vince will
far,
agree, right?
So far, no one's came forward and said nothing different. Like, oh, nah, that didn't happen.
Is it?
So.
You think it's worse if they come out and say something now?
I mean, at this point, they really don't have much of a choice.
But Quincy said shit about Michael Jackson. You fair to say? And he wasn't alive. I don't know. You got something you want to say?
Paul McCartney just fucked the Beatles up for me, man. I didn't want to know that they masturbated in dark rooms together as a group or as individuals at this point. It's just shit that you just keep to yourself. Take it to the grave, my man. John Lennon is no longer here. You know, your other boys aren't even next to you to tell you to chill the fuck out because you're not even supposed to be talking about that shit out loud. You know, like this shit that you do with your boys.
Friend code? This is
there's shit that you do with your
right?
friends that you're supposed to take to the grave, or if you're gonna speak about it, one other friend that was there has to at least be there to make sure
to
you don't
corroborate the story. Like my
yeah.
nigga, chill.
Either that or to be like, yeah, you know that really happened. But
see,
now
I don't know. All right. Let's get the elephant out the room. Do we think they were gay?
no, absolutely not. A lot of men in the 70s were very flamboyant. They were also high off drugs 90% of the time. So
once again, that's not answering the question. We're dancing on the question.
I think there was a couple of oops. I feel like
oops, I slid it. Or oops,
oops,
he slipped a dick in my mouth. Like, there's a lot of oopses here that can happen.
Not that they not
or just playing.
Not that they didn't have sexual interaction with other men.
Just playing. I'm just playing.
Just kidding.
Just kidding. Oh, my tip went in.
I kissed you on the lips. Just playing.
Yo,
just playing.
Yo, this guy.
Yo, just playing.
My bad. I didn't mean to peck you.
I personally think that they probably did have sexual encounters and interaction with other men, but the 70s was all
regularly.
Probably.
Then that makes them homosexual.
I mean, most of them ended up with women and married with children.
I mean, look at Queen.
I'm just saying, some men in the 70s.
Look at Freddie Mercury. He was a little sweet.
Damn, you brought up Freddie Mercury.
He was a little sweet.
God damn. I'm just saying, I mean, they were experimenting. Who knows? It was weird. He should have kept it to himself.
See, that's like the cop out. That's a cop out. They were experimenting, nigga. They was fucking each other. Like this. No nice way to say
the
that.
Beatles. I mean the Beatles and the whole masturbating thing. That was for the birds, Paul.
Could you really? Could you do that with friends in the room?
You ruined the Beatles for me, Paul. Like, you ruined them.
You know what makes it weird?
Masturbating?
It was just that it was in the dark. Like, bro, like.
And the fact that he remembered that they had the lights off.
Vividly remembered.
And then.
Somebody yelled at Winston Churchill.
Did it. Yeah, one
person started.
And then everyone did it.
So that means they went off that vibe. So like
this is before it's a vibe. This is before it's a vibe. We're not gonna use this a vibe. It wasn't a vibe.
This was like a whoa.
I don't think lights are completely off. I think it's like
you can see.
At this point, he's saving face by saying that the lights are off. At this point, saving face.
He's saving face.
So it's not gay enough for them to be like looking at each other. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're gay and they're gay.
And not that we don't love the gays, because I love the gays.
Yes, honey. Yes,
yes. But listen.
And not that you all yes.
The craziest thing was.
I wish some of y'all did.
The craziest part was the fact that he had people over. They had company.
Yeah, that's the part.
Come on.
Will
you do this on a Friday? Come on.
Do this on a Friday.
It's on a Wednesday night.
You ain't got a job. You ain't got shit to do.
Do this on a lonely night. But
I think friends in the room.
Yeah, I think him saying that they didn't have orgies and it was urban legends, that kind of now raised your.
He also called it like extraterrestrial encounters or some weird.
Now is he going out his mind? Could we think he's going out his mind possibly too?
Is he senile a little bit?
Do we think so at this
point?
point?
I don't believe Paul McCartney's senile.
I don't know. Is he coming out with an album?
No, he's
not. This isn't a promo run.
No,
this isn't a fucking promo run. Jesus Christ.
You know how much money he makes even breathing?
Yeah, just breathing he makes money. That motherfucker's rich. He's cool. But I mean, yeah, I'm gonna go in my defense or their defense. I want to say they're not gay, but I'm gonna, fuck it. I'm gonna go ahead and say they were gay in this one, man. There was some homosexual activities here. It looks like a duck, walks like a duck, quacks like a duck. It's a fucking duck, man. And this is just too vivid for me. I'm
sorry.
They were
experimenting. That's how I feel.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah, experimenting my ass, experimenting each other's buttholes, but either.
What we got for break, man? What we got for break?
Let's heart it. I can't read this. Yeah, that's your hair. I can't read that.
Oh, okay. Do you feel like there's a decline in social media love per post and an increase in hate?
I feel like there is.
Oh.
You see what I'm saying? Like, you
so instead of me saying I got, that's the dope picture, it's more hate, like,
it's yeah. Like, you see
kind of like how he do with my vacation, that type of shit. Like that.
I feel like nowadays, like, with social media, it's not, you know what I mean, a lot of people's promoting like whatever they're doing or posting what they're doing. And I feel like a lot of it now is more, I don't want to say envy, but it's more like, whatever.
A lot of it is mostly jealousy because these people have been posting the same kind of posts for like years. Yeah. And when people see that somebody's getting entirely too much love that they're not getting, then they just start to hate. If you go under the shade room and baller alert, and even under people's kids, like...
Yeah, niggas are savage.
Like, people's kids, they should be off limits.
Off limits. It's the only thing I'm saying, keep off limits is kids.
Yeah. I don't care what you say about even my mom. Actually, no, don't talk about my mom because I'll kill you.
Nah, mama's is legit. I think mom's is legit.
At this point, because people always drop mama jokes or whatever.
You gotta let that, yeah.
But like, if you're talking about like flesh in my flesh, like I pushed this kid out and you think you about to say some wild shit about my kid?
Yeah,
that's on sight. I don't care.
You know what I mean? I just feel like people nowadays, like, I feel like that's what creates the buzz online now.
I mean, that's how most of these,
hate. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like the hate is real nowadays versus... Back in the day, it wasn't like, it was like, oh, whatever.
Negativity always spread faster. It just wasn't, there wasn't no outlet.
A lot of these blogs, they kind of fish for the negativity.
Yeah,
so they'll post something and they'll put like a shady caption.
They screenshot
and then you just kind of roll with it after that.
And that's what it is, though.
They'll be like, oh, like if they post Emily B, they'll be like, Emily B, something, and they'll hashtag fabulous. Everybody knows what happened between Fabulous and Emily B. So obviously in their pictures they'd be like, sis, blink twice if you need help. Or now she's not smiling because she got new teeth. I personally yo, this shit is wild.
Blink twice if you need help.
Yo. And honestly,
I'm sorry.
It's funny, but honestly,
that's hilarious.
I remember how upset I was when I saw that situation. I'm like, good for her, she's out. And then like a week later, this bitch is taking family pictures with like matching Nike shoes. And like I can see why people are mad. But
they're good for that.
But this is also like to a point where you need to mind your business when it comes to people's relationships because people gonna do whatever they want. Because at the end of the day, everybody's like, oh, she don't need him. That nigga's trash. He was always cheating on her. And sis is back to normal with her family matching outfit vacation pics.
Yo, did it.
I mean, Bill wasn't beating Hillary's ass, was he?
But he was
getting sucked off, though.
He was nutting on people's blouses.
It was also the early 90s, so... Pinky's up.
See, I don't know. I don't know. I really don't give a fuck about people. So maybe that's my big problem.
Not enough to go into detail.
I think there's always... Negativity is always going to be more seen. It's going to always be seen faster versus positive posts. Anytime you could have a nice picture, have hard eyes, oh my god, you look so great, and then there's going to be that 1 12th, 13th comment, oh, her body's fake or whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think it's human nature to dislike what you don't understand or not understand at all. So, me personally, I mean... I think the hate is easier to see because it's magnified. That's the first... Like, sometimes people hating... Really ain't people hating. Just people being honest.
No.
And I think that's the separation.
A lot of people confuse it, but you can tell when...
Yeah, if it's consistent, like if it's a one-time thing...
It's envy.
No.
I had someone do that to me before. I had a nice picture with a tiger, and the girl went on this whole rant. Girl I know.
About the tiger?
About the tiger, and you swear you're tough and all this. I'm like, bitch, I'm taking a picture with a big-ass tiger. What the fuck you mean? Wow. But the point being, it was just like, that was the one comment that stood out to me after the 15 other positive ones.
She said you think you're tough?
Yeah, and it was just like the negative connotation, because it's like, damn, like, isn't that what the point of social media is, to post your experiences here and there, or what you see or what you comprehend? So the negativity, I think, it's just magnified.
It
beats out the positive.
It beats out the positive because you just overlook somebody saying cool pic.
Yeah, or nice.
Like if you say cool pic.
Yeah, and then you get that long essay of that shit is so corny and whack, and you're
like, why would you do this?
Why do you need to do all that?
Like,
but then you gotta notice that's an insecurity of the person. That got nothing to do with you.
And that's what it comes down to.
That's the insecurity of a person.
At this point, you just have to be confident in what you post. Everyone's gonna hate you.
Oh yeah, I kind of look forward to hateful things now. It's kind of like, wow.
No, you know what it is. My thing is just with hate, to me, it's you're paying attention to me.
Yeah, you're clearly paying attention.
You're paying attention. You're paying attention, and
you're bored. You can't do anything like this, so you're bored.
Because my thing is just like this: somebody won't hate on someone else's success if they could have equal or they are equal to the same success that you have.
Yeah, what's that called? They don't care about how you're actually doing. They just want to know if you're doing better than them.
And that's it. That's all I mean. That's all that matters. That's all that matters to them.
But I do see more negative. Yeah, to go off her. Yeah, I do see more negative on even on like kids posts. Like it's crazy. That kid's ugly. You're like, damn, that's a baby. like
that's a whole ass baby you're talking about.
That whole 6 pound, 7 ounce baby got no squad.
And when the mom is in there defending her kid in the comments,
yeah.
Why you care about what people say about your kids? Then why are you saying it? If it's not as important for me to have a reaction, why are you?
Don't give me a reason to have a reaction.
Yeah, no.
So I think it's interesting to point out in the long run. Yeah, I think even people's friends will hate, which is kind of interesting to me. If your friends hate, then now you got a whole nother set of situations.
Then are those really your friends at this point?
I think your friends can be haters at times.
They can, but
they can. Sometimes it helps. You're like, thank you.
They're low key haters.
Oh yeah, the low key haters are the best ones though.
The low key ones.
Oh whatever. He ain't doing it. He ain't really do that. Yeah, I kind of did.
It's whatever.
It's whatever. You know, you actually need a friend to be a hater here and there.
Yeah, the older you get, the more you appreciate like your honest friends.
Yeah,
there's a difference between honesty and there's a difference between hating. Like
exactly.
If I'm having a discussion with my friend and I'm telling them something that I know in my mind is not right, but I'm still doing it, and they're telling me not to do it, they're not hating. They're
being honest. They're being my friend. And then the worst part is they know I'm still gonna do it, and they still gonna ride with me to do it.
And they're still gonna fuck with me because they love me.
Oh, you did it? Yeah, you know.
You stupid bitch, but I still love you.
Yeah. So that's
friendship.
That's real friendship.
Facts.
Who's next?
Oh, I am next. I have trending.
Hey.
Ha. Onika. Minaj.
Oh God.
She's on drugs. I'm 1,000% sure.
And we said that a couple
weeks ago.
I'm
1,000% sure. I'm sticking by what I said a couple weeks ago. We show up to Fashion Week. Everyone's chilling. I stick to my theory. If you cannot say what you say on the internet in person, do not say it at all. You do not bring up people's kids. You do not judge people's parenting skills, especially if you don't have children of your own. So that whole Cardi B, Nicki Minaj at the Harper's Bazaar ball fighting and Cardi throwing a shoe, I probably would have threw both of my shoes at her at this point, honestly. Like, you can only poke the tiger for so long before it bites you. And then you're wondering why it bit you. Nicki's a sneak disser. She likes to throw rocks and hides her hands. She absolutely lives in the biggest glass house out of everybody. Because when she first came out, she was complaining about how people show no love and how she always pays homage. Which, I guess she did very vaguely, like once or twice maybe. But she's the type of person that she has to be number one at all times. So she didn't like the fact that Cardi was the underdog. She didn't like the fact that Cardi didn't have to be as extra as she was because that's how she is naturally. Like, you didn't see, Nicki Minaj was literally forced into being like a ninja Barbie for the last 10 years. Cardi B came out a crazy loudmouth stripper, and she's still a crazy loudmouth stripper even though she's not stripping anymore. Are you mad because she gets to be herself and people like her for it, and people like you for who you're not?
I can't believe I'm even saying anything on this stupid shit.
It's ridiculous, honestly. Stop talking about people's kids, bitch, and they won't throw shoes at you. Period. That's it. In my opinion. You can talk about anything, just don't talk about people's kids. And I get it, it's rap, it's beef, whatever. Like, make a track record. Like, have somebody ghostwrite some shit for you, sis. Like,
let me get my 2 cents on this shit. I'm tired of this shit, okay? Come on this show every fucking week, alright? I'm getting really sick of Nicki fucking Minaj, alright? I'm really annoyed with this shit. I'm not even mad at her. I'm mad that we keep bringing this bitch up. No offense on the word, bitch. Yo, I'm tired of this shit, bro. Like, I'm over it. Like, we need to get her the fuck up out of here, bro. Like, I'm so sick of talking about this chick. Like, it's to the point where it's like, there's no positive anything. Even in this story, as wrong as Cardi B is, because she's fucking up her money, because that's like not the best thing to do. You're doing it at Fashion Week. Like, you got to get invited to that shit. That shit ain't, that's not free. Like, no one can just walk up at Fashion Week. You're sitting next to Anna Wintour. Like, you sitting with the big timers. You can't be acting like that. You know what I'm saying? 1. 2, Nicki Minaj was snitching by saying, oh, you got girls at the strip club and this and that. Can't go get their work. 1, that's snitching. Let's get that out the way. Stop. 2, it's just like everything is a negative with her. Everything with Nicki Minaj is a negative. And I'm just tired of it. I don't want to hear it anymore. Like, I don't want to hear her no more. I don't want to hear her name brought up no more.
Nobody even knows.
Because no one's even looking at the music anymore. Everything is a negative antic. Taking pictures, calling strippers to talk about Cardi. Like, at this point, we know it's hate. We know what it is. And we just tired of it, bro. Like, Nicki's year's over. Get her the fuck up out of here. We got 3 months left in the year. I'm done with her. Like, I'm not talking about her no more.
No more.
I'm done. And officially for 18, if it has to do about Nicki Minaj, I will not speak about it. No. I will not speak about it. I promise. I'm hitting niggas with the ND, nigga. No decision. Like, oh, so I'm gonna let you get your shit on.
I think not. You know what I mean? Like, I really, you know, as much as everything has been going on, like, I feel like, I don't know. You know, on both sides, Cardi fucked up.
Agreed.
She did. I mean, I can understand why she's fucking up her money.
By throwing her shoe and all this stuff.
But she got,
it
looked like she got caught
exquisite event. And you gotta sit there and be like, this.
Humble pie.
Yeah, you gotta sit there and just be like, you know what?
I'm gonna get you later.
I'll do this some other time.
Yep.
I'm not gonna do
but
this.
But y'all gotta think, she's been
I gotta get you later.
Nah. She's 25 years old. Nicki Minaj is 37, 38 years old.
At 25, you're an adult.
At 25,
you're an adult.
We're not excusing that. It's only been a year since she's been in the situation.
You're an adult.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You're not only an adult, you're a mother.
Yeah, now you're a mom. That's what I'm saying. You're a mom now. You gotta act a little. You could catch Nicki, just not at this event. This is
and then Offset said some shit.
Yeah,
like y'all, everyone's gonna catch Smoke.
Cause he's with the shits.
You know.
You know he with the shits.
Blah, blah, blah.
He's the one that's actually with the shits. Like,
I don't know, man.
I mean, I guess it could be handled differently, but just.
I mean, it's a lesson learned because she's fucking up her money.
I mean, she sold out her new Tom Ford lipstick, so she's not really fucking around with anything. Cardi B.
Yeah, but I mean, no, she's fucking up money because I think it's fucking up money in a like. Am I gonna want you at an event where Nicki's at?
No.
That's where you gotta think now. Now you're fucking with your money.
But now it's getting to a point where they have to pick and choose who they want.
Exactly. So that's the problem.
It's just like, are you gonna behave today?
Yeah, are you gonna behave?
What?
That's what I'm saying.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, are you gonna behave?
Like,
that's why I can't excuse it.
Are we gonna have to hold your hand today?
Yeah.
Like, that's like.
Think about that as a promoter.
That's
you want to promote. You know how it goes.
Of course, I understand.
So you gotta
behave at your event. You don't want people to be.
That's like you inviting G-Unit to a venue in the 90s, like, yo, is
this a good idea?
Is this gonna be a
problem? Do we need extra security?
Is Young Buck not gonna smack somebody's mom in the
house?
I mean, I'm just tired.
Are we in a good mood tonight?
I'm just tired of Nicki, bro. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not talking about Nicki ever again on this show. Today's the date? September what? What's today? The 13th?
13th.
For the rest of the year.
Let's put that in our notes somewhere.
No bullshit. At 5:59
p.m. on a Thursday, September 13th.
Clinton
Martinez says he no longer wants to
talk
speak
about
of
Nicki Minaj.
Minaj.
What if Nicki sends you royalties for
I don't give a fuck. I'm not talking about it. I can't do it.
Nigga, you gonna talk.
Watch this. Okay, here we go.
That nigga go from queen to like, yo, listen.
You want to see how you put the heat on?
Let me tell you.
What if Tom Brady sent you a package and said,
I'm not, it has nothing to do with that.
No, Master, saying question back.
It has nothing to do with
that. Yeah, exactly.
Because we're not talking about that.
We got changed real quick.
We're not talking about that.
He doesn't like Tom Brady. He's a Tom Brady hater.
I love Peyton Manning, so.
He's a Peyton Manning lover.
That's my favorite keyword.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's what I'm talking about. He's excited to you. He's excited. My point being,
followed the Colts and followed the Broncos for that Super Bowl win, and when Peyton finished, I was like,
yes, that's what I'm talking about.
And then I tried to be a Patriots fan for 5 seconds, and then they lost to the Eagles in the Super Bowl, and I was confused.
Yeah, exactly.
We get to Super Bowls. You guys kind of.
That's fine.
I mean,
you rep Dallas. So
the same thing.
You have nothing.
No, this is gonna be the same thing niggas say to LeBron. You make it to the finals every year, you still lose.
LeBron takes his whole team to the finals. Dolo.
By himself.
Dolo.
Facts. By
Dolo.
himself.
All right, what we got on this shit? What we got here? Ooh. In a cheating situation, who should be blamed? The cheater, the one he cheated with, or the one that got cheated on?
I feel like this is a riddle.
It kind of is.
I mean, is there a right or wrong answer to this?
I don't know. One, there's no right or wrong answer to this situation. Let's be clear. Every cheating situation is different. Can we admit that first and foremost? Every cheating situation is very different.
Very different.
I don't know. Yeah, it's all different.
And we can't sit here and say one does more than the other, men or women. No, it's not all that. More so, it's like,
I feel
who are you blaming? Okay, in a situation where if a person wasn't being basically a significant other like they should have been, who do you blame? Do you blame the person that got cheated on? Do you blame the person they cheated with? Do you blame the person that cheated? Because at that point, if you weren't being fulfilled sexually, such and such, ethically, whatever the fuck you want to call it, mentally, stimulus, whatever, shouldn't you have that right at that point? But shouldn't you leave the relationship?
You do not have a right to cheat on a person.
Exactly.
You have the right to either be in a relationship or not be in a relationship.
I don't mean right, but you understand what I'm saying? Like,
no.
It pushes you into a direction. You can't be blamed for, at that point. I'm like, fuck. Like, I feel bad for people who are in bad situations.
And the thing is, it gets difficult when people are married or they have children involved.
And that's when I think it gets bad.
So there's people who stay together for their kids because they know, like, oh, let's say for example, like a guy's like, oh, my baby mom, like I'm with her, but I'm not really with her.
Yeah.
But if I leave her, I'm never gonna see my kids. And the thing is that there's really people like that.
Yeah,
there's niggas that use that excuse. But there's really people
like that.
Yeah.
And the thing is that it's just like, at this point, like, you have to choose to make the right decision. And if you're going to take that bitch to court to see your kids, my guy, take that bitch to court because...
But nobody want to end up in court.
Nobody wants to end up in court.
Nobody want to go to
and
court.
And it's just like, you feel
the
bad.
The court system
you
is
kids,
not set up to help you at all in that situation.
I'm not going to let you help. Nah. I honestly...
It's a tough.
It's a very tough situation.
You're absolutely right. It does depend on the situation that it is in, but like, cheating should never happen, no matter whatever the situation is. Fine. Agreed. However, so now that we got that out of the way, because no, I said it.
We don't condone it.
Shouldn't happen.
We're not condoning it, but we do see there's another side of the coin. There's two sides of the coin.
However, after looking at it, when now we evaluated that this person cheated and doing all this stuff, now who's to blame? That's where it is. So now, like, you know what I mean? I understand, like, we passed the fact that, cheating's not...
Is it split in thirds?
You know what I mean? But I feel like then you could go into reasoning. I feel like then you could go into reasoning. Like, we all agree that cheating's not condoned and shouldn't be done. But, however, if you've gotten cheated on, now who's to blame? I feel like that's a better question.
In the beginning, you kind of feel like you want to blame the person who's cheating. Because you're like, oh my god, I'm such a good person, and I would.
You know that girl.
And I used to be one of those people. I'm such a good person. I was such a good woman. Just because you don't cheat on somebody when they cheat on you doesn't mean that you weren't a shitty person to be with. A lot of people become very codependent of the person that they're with, not realizing that they're actually being draining and they're not bringing anything to the relationship.
Yeah.
So other people, they're in love with you still. They still have love for you and they want to be with you, but like some people sense the codependentness and they're like, oh, I can't leave this bitch. She fucking relies on me for everything. So I'm going to do this, but I'm still going to come home and I'm still going to love you. And the thing is that it takes two people in a relationship. Like no such thing as anybody stealing your man. No such thing as anybody stealing your wife or your girl. If somebody ever does anything to you, it's because both of you have allowed a window or a door to open in your relationship for someone to kind of make their way out of.
Yeah.
Period. The older you get, the more you realize, like, damn, I probably was a shitty ass bitch. Yeah. And like, not that I deserve to get cheated on, but my nigga, if you was out doing you and that made you happy, and I wasn't making you happy,
you can kind of comprehend it.
I'm telling you, the older I got, the more understanding I got. Because when I was younger, I was like, niggas are trash. I can't believe this nigga cheated on me. I gave you my whole entire life, and it's just like you gotta start understanding, like, if you're being toxic, you have to know that you played a part in your situation. And not that you're blaming yourself for getting cheated on, but you have to understand where the situation kind of took a turn. Because
it always unravels there's a point in every relationship that hits. Like, there really is a point. Like, a tough, hard point that everybody likes to ignore. And that's that, like, comfortability point.
It is. And
when y'all hit that comfortability point, whoo, shit starts stopping. And that's where it gets a little uncomfortable. And you don't want to really be home. Like, you don't even get a hello in the morning. Or, like...
Or a kiss anymore.
Like, it's little shit to women. Women, it's more subtle. Like, we're dumb, so we're men, so we really don't catch it. But to women, they'll catch that. Like, to us, it's like, we're not fucking like we used to. Like, to men, it's just like, you ain't yanking it like you used to. I don't know what's going on. You're getting lazy. Or you don't want some dick no more. Like, I don't know. It's always like something that kind of
burn.
Yeah, like, what is going on here?
You always burn the eggs now.
Yeah, like, wait, why the rice burnt? Like, the con ain't even good no more. Like, what is this?
Why you making the con so dark?
Yeah,
I don't like dark con. Who else likes dark con?
And then you start finding, this is when you start finding little things wrong. Like, you start finding stupid shit.
Because women check out emotionally.
You woke up and you fucking pushed me for no reason. Stupid bitch. Like, it's really a shit like that. You'll notice. So it's just like, I don't think people deserve to get cheated on, but there are points in relationships where it can go sour quickly, and if you don't fix it,
that's the issue, because people think that the grass is always greener on the other side instead of just watering their grass to see if it gets green.
Nah, that shit's blue on the other side.
It's just like, you gotta get your shit together, man.
I mean, yeah, you do gotta get it together, but like I said,
relationships are hard.
Relationships take a lot of.
And that's why I always tell, like, sometimes, man, like, I feel like when you're in a committed relationship, you can't live together. Like, not saying you can't live together, but I feel like you have to have your space, because then you get tired of each other, and then once you get tired of each other, then you start losing that spark. Like, and it's either gonna be the female or the male that's gonna lose the spark for you that initially that spark started. You know what I mean? Because like you said, you get comfortable. You get.
I've lived with exes. I think you gotta live. You gotta live with each other.
No, I'm not saying that you don't. That you should not live with each other. But I feel like every relationship needs a dedicated space.
Oh, like Saturday, Thursday, I'm going with the niggas.
Like you hang out with your friends.
So that you have that chance to miss your significant.
No, I agree. Yes, you have to.
Because you can't be always amongst and under each other. Because then you're like,
damn, bitch, get off.
Like, let me love you. Like, let me miss you.
And if I'm in love with you, I'm so clingy. So you gotta let me know, like, if you don't want to lay in bed all day with me, because that's all I want to do.
Like, don't touch me.
I just want you to rub my butt. I just want to smell you. Just lay with me. If you're tired of laying with me, go hang out with your stinking ass friends and come home later. Like, it's just.
Which is still a problem sometimes.
Sometimes it's a problem because some people don't know when enough is enough. Like
now I'm going out today. Why you gotta go with them? Like, what the fuck you mean? Leave me alone.
Because there's some people who are in relationships and their significant other is out every single weekend.
I don't think I think you need to split it up. I think you need to split up. Half a month, 2 times a month, you need to go out and be with your motherfucking friend. Get away from me.
Of course, but it's like after a while, like, where your man at? Where your girl at?
It's 2 o'clock. I'm on the way home. Shut up.
Why? Like, what?
But see, that's what it is, man. Like,
you do need space.
Here's another thing. If you live with your significant other, what is an appropriate time to come home?
What's the day?
Yeah,
it's a weekend. I mean, if you come
Saturday?
home,
is it an event?
A Friday, a Saturday.
Is it his birthday? Is it his boy's birthday?
It's not an event. It's nobody's birthday. Your friends just like to be out.
3 solid. I think 3 solid time.
Because
you gotta think the club.
2:30.
The club gets out at 1:45 too.
Breakfast.
Exactly. You're gonna eat after. Not telling you you're gonna go Chinese or eat something after, or talk the shit. So you're gonna need about an hour. So I say 3:30 is the latest.
Let out.
Let out's like 2:15. You're out of there. So by 3 you're eating and shit. Like, you know what I mean? By like
3:30.
3:30 solid. Why? What's the time you would say you need to be home by 12:45, nigga?
Nigga, she wants
the club lights are on. You gotta be in bed already.
She said, you better be in bed already.
I used to be one of those people that be like, "What the fuck are you out for so late?" Until I became single and I realized like people are literally out still partying at like 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, well,
and it's legit just shooting the shits like in a house full of mad people smoking hookah, drinking, playing dominoes, like just talking shit. And I'm like, no way you can stay out till that time and I'll be on some fuck shit. And it's like,
if you was in Vegas,
no, Vegas, you're not getting home until about 8:39
in the morning.
In the morning. And you're tired. I'm already tired at 4. So I done tapped out, took a nap in the club, and woke you up. Yo, what's up? Yeah, you gotta go. Like, oh, my bad. All right, I'm not even drunk. I'm just tired. I'm out. Like, yo, I done been that person. So I think local. I'm saying local, not out of state, because out of state's a whole different.
Like 3:45 latest is like
3:45. Yeah, walking in, and you gonna give me some. We gonna go to sleep.
Cause it's just like, why?
That's it.
Like, I get shooting the shits when you're single till like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, but like, if my nigga is home and he's waiting for me, like, once the club lights come on, I'm telling my friend, like, bitch, drop me off, bitch. Bitch, drop me off.
Catch Uber.
Bitch, drop me off. You're not dropping me off? My boyfriend just called me an Uber. I'll see you bitches like next girls' night. I'm not sure if I'm even allowed to come out.
They hit you with you leaving us for dick? Yep.
And I'll be like, bye. See you later.
What you got, fool?
I got social media news, man.
Talk to us.
Man, so in recent social media, like it's becoming a common occurrence that a lot of us Americans now are relying on social media for whatever the current events are and all the daytime news or whatever's going on in the world. They rely on social media. It's becoming it's good and bad. It's good that, a lot of like news and the word spreads fast. However, it's bad that a lot of people are relying on social media as a source to their news. Like, that's the bad part about it, when they really have news outlets that really talk about the news. Like, not everything that you see and hear on social media is going to be accurate, true, or whatever the case is. They can be fabricated. So now you see one news, you see a post of this and this and this and that. Now you're like, oh shit, I gotta send this to her. I gotta post this. I gotta repost this. Now you repost this, you got 1 million followers or whatever the case is. Now you're reposting fabricated or false news. And that's been going on for quite some time now, with how they promote and they post like, oh, somebody recently just died, and then next thing you know, you're like,
they keep killing Eddie Murphy in the same ski trip in Colorado every
year.
Like, I swear to God, that's a real story. Google that shit. I'm not
like, no bullshit. Please Google that.
That's a real story. Google like celebrity ski death stories, and I promise you, it's Eddie Murphy, and I can't remember who the other white celebrity is. Did he kill some
fucking trannies?
Who?
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Rest in peace, Charlie Murphy.
Allegedly.
Bring that up.
Allegedly. Eddie Murphy, allegedly got called some trainings. That's what it is.
Eddie Murphy's on his 10th child, by the way, guys. Did you know that?
Shout out to Eddie. He's out here shooting every club up. I'll chime in on you.
His bitch is bad, too.
Yeah. All his joints been bad. Mm-hmm. All of them.
Nicole Murphy is the ultimate
listen,
ultimate.
I'll shoot her club up every time. Anyway, to your point. But I mean, that's like the internet. They didn't want the internet to be seen as that type of source. I remember in the beginning, Netscape Navigator. They didn't think TV would go from TV to news online, and then news online was a big thing. Now it's just consistently going down the pipeline, and now we're at social media. So we can't be shocked at this point. Mm-hmm. I don't think it's the most clear and concise, because I mean, you could change a Wikipedia page. So you could change anything online if you really have the motivation to. So a lot of the facts aren't exactly credited. So with a lot of these things, it's like you have to be kind of careful with what you read. No, it's fine.
I'm trying to show him that it's
the real. Eddie Murphy shit?
Yes, I'm not even making this shit up.
So social media is seen to as so many things. We see it for so many things. We get our sports highlights. We get our news clips. We get our... You can go in the shade room and get clips of politics. You know what I'm saying? So you can go anywhere and get it, and I don't think it's a negative. It is a positive because we get it faster. Yeah. We get it way faster, but you do have to check your sources if they're credible. I think that's what the problem is. Credibility.
And that's what it comes down to.
So credibility.
I think a lot of it comes down to credibility, and but like I said, like, you know what I mean, it's not everything is found credible, but at the same time, you know what I mean, you have this, like, let's say Kim K. Here's, oh my God, I'm so sorry for the death of this and this and that. Now everybody thinks this person died because she is hearing from her.
So it echoes. It's just
it says the power of a celebrity,
and that's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? So no, but not even the power of the celebrity, just the power of social media. Because she's promoting it on social media. It's not like she's calling.
You gotta think the people that are seeing that are the people that follow her. So her power herself, technically, it is off of her.
It's her celebrity.
It's her celebrity.
But that's what I'm saying.
That makes the story credible.
Makes the story credible to them.
So
that's like if we heard a story, if a Boston cop walked in here right now and told us 6 people got shot on such and such, we're gonna believe it. Fair to say, because we're taking the credibility of the Boston police officer.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right.
So it's kind of the same thing.
But like that's what I'm saying. Like it's just one of those things where people just automatically focus just on one thing, and then you know what I mean. They don't even pay attention to the real news outlet, and then the real news outlet ain't even promoting it. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, they don't promote shit if it isn't really headline grabbing.
What's that over there, man?
I mean,
what's that? What's that?
This,
What's
this
that?
or this?
This one.
Forget this one.
Sports.
Oh God, sports. We'll put 2.5. We'll all talk on this one.
What's
we'll all talk. 2.5. Oh my God, yeah.
Le'Veon?
I want to talk about Le'Veon.
I'm tired of Le'Veon.
Wow.
So he's holding out for more money, and they're really not giving a fuck. So
They can't.
No, but see, this is now. Hear me out. Le'Veon's been putting in work. Le'Veon puts in work. Like let's not like.
I'm not discrediting him at all.
Let's not make him seem like he's a bum ass dude.
He's no chump.
But at the same time, it is fucked up though. They just gave Todd Gurley this money, bro.
But Todd Gurley was eligible for it.
No, but
he's not.
No, he's a free agent next year.
They can't. They have to wait till the 10th game to even give him the offer.
No, I understand that.
So it doesn't matter. They can't offer him shit legally. It doesn't matter.
No, but see, that's what I'm saying.
He's gonna sit out the whole season, basically?
That's what it's
No. See, here's the thing. Here's the problem. He has to play at least one game.
Yeah, he has to play one game. By the 9th game, he has to play.
He has to play.
He has to play. He has to play to get paid.
He has to play again.
So he could sit all these games out and come out and play that one game and then sit out again.
And that's what I'm saying. But see,
it doesn't look good for him.
It doesn't look good for him, but at the same time, he's like, yo, bro, because at the end of the time, you know, I'm defending the athletes just because, you know, I'm coming from the athlete perspective. A lot of these, they don't get paid. They don't get paid, man, unless not only if you play, but if they cut you, bro, that's it. Show's over. Show's over. Like that $120 million contract gone.
Unless there's guaranteed money in it.
Like unless you get guaranteed money. That's the only way these NFL players get paid. Like you can get cut, and that's it. Show's done.
Like Aaron Rodgers got all that money guaranteed. Well, he's worth every fucking dime.
Of course he is.
He's worth every dime. Le'Veon is worth the money, but they also just won this week without him. And Connor had hear me out. Connor had a good game because they have a good offensive line. So Le'Veon makes a difference. They would have won instead of tied probably. Don't get me wrong. But at the same time, the team has to decrease in value. If the team doesn't decrease in value, what you're doing for everything backfires. Let's call it what it is. Because really, then they're gonna say, "Well, look, the offensive line. Look what this kid. Look what the kid did behind the offensive line."
No, I know, but I'm saying.
So that's even like I think it's Le'Veon's point just got screwed a little more. So if next week, if it happens again, and Connor has a big game, now it's like, all right, cool, Le'Veon, sit out. So now you kind of fucking your chances where you could have played. Le'Veon could have played. He could. It's a risk either way. I think it's a risk either way. I'm not gonna say I act like you should get your money. You should fucking get your money. My problem with the whole situation is the teammates opening their fucking mouth.
That was bullshit.
That's where I have a problem. That's my biggest problem with this whole situation. The offensive line, shut the fuck up. Shut up. Shut up. Don't talk about my money. Ben Roethlisberger, shut the fuck up. Because you wasn't giving none of that money to the offensive lineman when your contract came up. Shut up. That's the only problem I have with this. As far as Le'Veon, if you want to sit out, get your money, bro. By all means, do what you gotta do. I feel you. I'm with you. Because we always have these conversations when you ask, do you want the respect or the check? I want the fucking check. The respect is great, but I want that fucking check. Because at the end of the day, the check I can do a lot more with than that fucking respect. I give a fuck about a nigga's respect because it don't mean shit to me. It's good to have it. It's nice, but this check is important. You need to live.
I totally agree. I take the respect over the check, but in this situation, it's about the check. But at the same time, he wants his respect though.
His respect is already.
My thing is just like, yo, nigga, like they don't have respect for you in Pittsburgh, bro.
Why would you
Le'Veon, if I'm you,
why would you want to go back to a team that doesn't respect
Le'Veon,
him?
get up out of there right now. Play. I'm gonna hit you up. I'm gonna send you a DM. No homo. So listen, I'm gonna hit you up, and I want you to go to a team that plays against Steelers and shit.
Oh, it should be a divisional team. It should be a division team.
Wave the terrible towel.
Wave the
terrible towel.
They just put this up.
You know what I mean? My thing is just like, yo, you know what I mean? Like, my thing is just like, yo, the man says, yo, he says in the beginning of the season, before the season even started, he's like, yo, I love it here in Pittsburgh. I want to retire a Steeler.
Yeah.
I want to retire a Steeler, bro. You got a dedicated player that's willing to play for your team and loves the city.
And how much did he get? How much did Gurley get? 60?
Yo, this dude got
like
a
60
stupid
million?
contract.
It was like 60 million, I think.
Bro,
so that means
stupid contract.
Not only does he want to get paid, he wants to be the highest paid. And they could restructure Ben Roethlisberger's contract because he got like 2 years left, a year left maybe. And then
he got a good year left.
He got a good year left. You know what I'm saying? And then you got to worry about Antonio. Antonio's the one you really got to worry about. Antonio's the one you got to pay. Like, that's like...
But he's sticking for his brother, though.
You feel me? He's sticking with his man.
He's on Instagram.
So if you have all these weapons...
4 years, $60 million deal.
How
much guarantee? 35? 45? Yeah, 35.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. And then he can get, and then what makes it worse is he can get another contract for his last hoorah.
Yeah.
So, and that's all Le'Veon wants because he's 25, right? Or 26?
26.
26. So he should, they should give him his money. I think they should give him his money. If they don't, they're gonna ride off this coattail of the offensive line, and they just be like, "Wow, we'll put anybody back there." If they make Connor a star, mark my words. If Connor runs again the next couple games like that, they ain't gonna want to talk about Le'Veon. Le'Veon's gonna be very upset because he gambled. He gambled on himself, and I'm not mad. You should always play with yourself. If anybody I'm gonna gamble on, I'm gonna gamble on my damn self. No homo. Not Paul McCartney gamble on myself. Nasty. Right. But no. But I think.
With this guy.
Easy. I don't even go.
Relax, guys. I don't know what he's talking about.
But not mark my words. If Connor has another few games like that, like I guarantee you, they're not gonna give a fuck about Le'Veon, and then he's gonna be really mad. He's really gonna be mad. He's really gonna think about it. You would be very upset if that all happened like that. Like fuck y'all, I ain't doing shit. Then they win. 120, 130, 110.
I think things gonna be in that situation.
Who?
Ezekiel.
Ooh, with Jerry Jones?
He's looking like a bum juice.
No, he actually was looking like the fucking catalyst of that team. When I saw Sunday, when I watched that Panthers game, they stopped giving that nigga the ball. He was eating. He was eating the first half. I don't know what happened the second half.
He didn't eat no first half. He had like fucking.
He had like 50. He had 15 carries. He had 15 carries. Dude, he should have had 30.
He had fucking way more yards than this dude.
Yeah, but his running game was being effective. McCaffrey's solid. McCaffrey's solid. No. McCaffrey is a solid running back.
McCaffrey remind me of his
Derek. He reminds me of Ward. He reminds me of Ward from Buccaneers back in those days because he's small, skinny back. That's what he is. He can run the ball, bro. I give credit where credit is due.
What we got right here?
Oh, what is this one? This is sports, so we already said. World news.
World news. Oh my goodness, what we got from World News?
Russia's punk ass.
Oh yeah. Russia kicks off massive war games.
When the Russians and the Chinese are coming for us.
X meeting. What do you guys think about that? Like, I feel like a lot of people. I thought I had two versions of this. Like, I feel like when it's us, when it's the U.S. kicks off military exercise, we're like, yeah, okay, they're out there flexing and all that stuff. But then when other people are like, yo, Russia and China, like,
what are the odds that the Chinese and the Russians are just playing around in some field in Russia somewhere? And it doesn't mean anything. They're just backing up in case something happens. Like,
they had the Asian games when I was out there. They did outside the Asian games.
They're trying to.
It was from August 1st until September 1st. It was the Asian games. I swear to God, it was the Asian games when I was out there. And then they had these games.
They definitely trying to Hunger Games us.
Damn. So that's weird to me. And then when I was there, the guy was telling me like Japan, Korea, they all come. The Asian games, they all come and play, and they all go in soccer. It's mad like it's like the Olympics over there.
But this is not.
But now this is something.
War games.
This is war games.
This is nuclear.
This is what I'm saying. So now you're going to war games.
Tanks,
so
bro.
think about it. Y'all just did this, right? This big ass like Olympics thing over there. But now y'all going into war games, not nigga. Like that don't just happen in that fashion.
No, but you know what I mean. I feel like a lot of people are just like are really scared about the fact that China and Russia are doing it together.
How do you play war games? How do you play a war game?
Well,
someone gotta die.
Like strategico. It's like stratego. Like,
So is,
you know what I mean?
is it what's that?
Sync
What was that
Minaj.
game? Battleship. So it's like Battleship,
That
like
shit was the worst game ever.
F4. Miss.
Nigga took out the whole back tail of my shit.
Right. Took out the back end of my shit, bro. Direct
So,
hit.
I feel like people have a different perspective when they're looking from outside and they're like, oh shit, wait, why are they doing all this?
Because anyone with common sense would be like, oh,
niggas got beef.
shit.
The people that got beef with you, you gotta pay attention to.
How we got beef with them, but they don't got beef with each other.
Yeah, they got beef with each other. That means the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
And Donald Trump was
that.
just besties with Putin, just shaking hands.
I think they know the
Swapping
shit's about to hit the
spit.
fan.
Honestly,
I think they know shit's about to hit the fan.
But you know what I mean? To tell you the truth, it's not like they don't have bad relations with China.
Of course
and
not,
like,
but
we don't have bad relations with China. Like I feel like everybody.
but we're not playing War and Hunger Games. With,
Yeah, we ain't
the
playing with
Chinese,
these niggas.
I'm saying we're not Katniss Everdeen with them, but at the same time, like it's just one of those things where it's like right now they've been trying to diffuse this whole Korea shit.
Yeah, North Korea. That was gonna be
Kim Jong. Like
that's my
like,
nigga. I fuck with him.
Stop
I fuck with him.
Stop it.
Off the humble. Yo, you don't know. Wait, time out. This is the reason I'm gonna say I fuck with him. He's the only nigga that's like, what's up? He's the only one that's like, what's up? I dare you to come in here. And niggas like, I don't want that problem. I don't want that problem.
Okay. Let me ask you a question.
That's the reason I'm saying I fuck with him.
But he has no choice but to do that. Like he ain't back like that. He ain't back like
He's
anybody
dolo.
else.
He's
He
dolo.
ain't back like, yo, but listen, but guess what? When he did that shit, the Chinese dude was like, yo, bro.
Chill the fuck out.
Yo,
man.
chill the fuck out.
He told him chill out, but he also told America one time,
Yo,
I dare y'all come fuck with me.
Suck my dick.
Yeah, he told them niggas suck my
dick. No
he dead ass said that. Niggas like, no, y'all niggas ain't fuck. Don't bring that shit over here.
Yo, nah,
we want that beef.
We want wrong.
But that's my point. I think I respect
but-
a dictate. I respect dictators like that. Like, what's up? Nah, nigga, I want the beef. What's up? And when you like, cause that's a mental game. If a nigga don't give a fuck, if he don't want it with you, but you bring it, and he said, I don't want it with you, but I'll give it to you, and you like, all right, I'm gonna back up. I'm gonna let this. When the nigga don't want it with you, like God is gonna make that fight fair. The nigga didn't want it, but he's like, yo, you coming over here starting that shit. He don't want it with you, but you bringing the smoke to him. He's like, what's up? I ain't moving. And niggas was like, all right, well, let's talk about it. He's like, nah, I'm good. That's a real nigga. Like Kim Jong's a real nigga though. That's some G shit.
Nigga. Like Kim Jong,
That's some G shit.
No, it ain't no G shit because you know why he's treating his people like shit though. Real
No,
talk.
you're not gonna. No, I'm not
Real
talking
talk.
about that.
No,
I'm
real
just
talk.
talking about
Real
leader
Real
aspect.
talk.
This nigga's just
Nah,
like,
ain't
yo,
no leader,
Trump,
bro.
shut up.
Leader.
Trump's like, he's like, what up, Trump?
Your people are starving.
We live in a democracy, so of course this nigga can pretend
Everything.
Everything is
Everything is everything. It's different. Like right, like obviously the way Russia is, we aren't, and we are what Russia's not, or fucking
Nah, them niggas got Snowden, nigga.
Switzerland or whatever. But the point
Snowden's
being, my whole thing is like,
Snowden's my nigga.
don't do that.
Snowden's my dog.
All
He's
right,
my
when
guy.
they fucking tap this shit and they tap phones and all types of shit, you talking that shit.
He's like, don't do
When you get that random screening at the airport, you're gonna wonder why.
I got randomly screened on my way back from
You're Dominican, you carry drugs.
No.
But
This guy, man. I wasn't flying JetBlue, so it wasn't as obvious. I'm not a drug mule. He's supposed to be my friend.
She's not a drug mule.
That's why I don't fuck with him.
She's
no
not
more.
a drug mule. Don't worry, she's
Like-
not a drug mule. My boy's baby mom got pulled over for that. So,
Oh my
but
God.
I'm just saying, like a nigga, any guy that's willing to stand up to a big people and be like, "What's up? What's up? What you talking about?" Like, if you really built like this, you were talking all this tough shit, right? And then you got to me and it was like, "Well, we should try and negotiate and be friends." Nah, fuck that.
I don't want to be.
I don't want to be your friend. That nigga's with the shits. He don't care. If he don't care about his people, what you think he care about you?
Yo.
That's the realest shit ever. The nigga don't care. I will fuck all y'all up. I don't care about these niggas, but I'm gonna fuck y'all. I care more about them than y'all. So how y'all want to do it? And you see how I treat these niggas.
But guess what though? That was just like Hitler. It was like, what's up?
Hey man, the best leader.
Niggas like,
I hate to admit that.
Russia. Fuck it, alright, whatever. I don't care if I have to deal with y'all.
But can we call it what it is? I hate to say it. Hitler was the best leader that ever was. Best natural leader.
No.
Oh, fam.
Wait, Hear it out. This is why.
Blur my
no.
face out this whole podcast.
No. Wait, I'm not.
Blur me out. I want no association or affiliation.
Before you guys.
This nigga said Hitler what?
Wait, before you jump the fence, hear the reasoning. Before you jump.
Knock me out with this bottle in a second.
I got you. Before you jump the fence, hear the reasoning why. The only reason I say Hitler was the best leader is because
me.
This is the only reason why I say he's a good leader besides all the negative annotations. Because there's some positive you can take from negative, right? Hitler was able to take a people, tell them, yo, we are the natural people. Them niggas ain't shit. Fuck all them niggas. We ain't fucking with them. We gonna do our shit our own way. Built his economy, built his army, and then went at everybody with no problem.
That's what Donald Trump.
Who else? But wait. Who else can convince? Think about it. He convinced the whole country. Donald Trump ain't got none of us convinced. Let's cut that shit. So it's not even a comparison. This nigga Hitler convinced everybody. Was like, all right, bro, we got beef with everybody over
here. That's not blonde hair, blue eyes.
That's exactly, and that's crazy, right? But to think you can convince that many people, yo, you got to be good at something, an aspect. I'm not saying he's a good person. Don't confuse. He's a good manipulator.
Only credit that I give Hitler is bringing Germany out of depression.
Hitler,
that nigga, Hitler sucked my dick besides that, but he was a G with his shit.
Hitler brought Germany out of depression, which gave him the power.
Yeah, he got power.
Which gave him the power to sit there and control and puppet master.
Because money controls
everything.
All of
so that nigga motherfucker was not.
The economy from
he had an 8th grade education. That nigga, you gotta give a nigga credit. Like that nigga was like, damn, I don't like the nigga, but damn, that's smart.
At the same time, but at the same time, when they found out what he was doing.
Oh yeah, once they found out later, show was over.
Show was over.
Well, no, it wasn't even once they found out. They knew what the fuck he was doing.
Well, because at first they weren't really fully aware of what he was planning.
Yeah.
It was like, hold on.
So
and then it got far.
Crazy.
And then it got too far where it's like, yo, we can't do shit. But then when they started to lose the war, then it was like, all right, now, because they wasn't gonna hop off that coattail. If he won, they was like, oh, we on your dick.
But yo, dude, you know the attempts of assassination.
Oh, they tried to assassinate that nigga all the time.
Because they was like, yo, this shit ain't right.
Yeah, of course. That's all. I feel the same way about Nike. Just what you're saying about those people is how I feel about Nike. They know the shit's about to hit the fan. So now they're like, I feel like we should have been like this. That's how I feel about it. I think Nike's that.
You might as well give Castro credit. You might as well give.
Castro's the G for that. Castro sent all the drug deals, everybody, and he sent them all to Florida. Remember Florida, all that cocaine?
No. But
he was with the shits. That's a documentary and a half.
No. Listen, Castro was sucking Russia's dick.
Of course.
Yeah, he was.
Of course.
He was like, yo, I want to be you. I want to be you, bro.
But what he do to America?
I want to be you, bro.
What he did to America alone was like, y'all niggas don't want this.
No, he didn't do shit to America.
He told him, he said, nigga, you see where I'm at?
He just tore down their companies. Like, he was
easy.
Like, fuck it. Like,
get the fuck up out of it. And then he said every drug dealer.
That's fine.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, you gotta, I think we kind of look at all the bad, but we don't look at the smarts.
But you cut your shit. Dude, if you were like, anybody that has been to Cuba, if you ask them, they're like, they're
50s. They're stuck in the 50s.
They're like, yo,
I think he could have did it better. Obviously, there's ways, all these niggas could have did everything better. All across the board. We can say that now because of what we know.
But you gotta stick to your gun.
You gotta stick to
your gun. At that point, when you've been preaching that for so long,
you gotta stay by it.
You gotta be like, you know what? And I know I fucked up, but we're Gucci.
And do you give them credit? That's what I'm saying. I give the niggas credit for that stick by it. Like, nah, nigga, I'm gonna die by this.
You know what I mean? But my thing is just like you gotta. I would give so much more credit by me saying that, yo, you know what? I'm hurting my people by not being able to have them grow.
I also think it's situational.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, but I always stand by my ground. Like, you know what I mean? I can see that. I think
it's situational though. Like, cause you become an evil. In a leadership role, bro, you become an evil. There's no way you can deny that. There's a point where you're gonna have to turn. It's like a point where, like, it's like the Dark Knight theory. You know what I'm saying? You was the hero, now you're the enemy type shit.
Yeah.
It's like you're gonna hit that point. And we can all sit here and say, oh, I would have did it this way, or oh, I would have did it. That sounds good. That's like, we always think of all the easy parts. That's the easy part. Now let's think of the hard parts. You got to make decisions on. Yo, we either got to feed the people or fight this war for the next 3 weeks and try and make it. What are you picking?
Well, because most of these...
my question to you guys, what are you picking?
Most of these leaders...
Are you fighting the war?
They led off fear. The people were scared.
It's off fear.
Well, listen, we'll end this podcast with this. Who would you rate the greatest leader, in your opinion, of all time?
Alexander the Great.
Oh,
My guy Barack Obama. I don't care what anybody says.
Yeah, now that's a strong.
I ride with Barack, man. He brought everybody together.
I'm going with my man JC, bro. I'm going with my man JC, and that's it, man. Julius Caesar, rock on. He's out there. He built Rome. Rome's still standing.
He ain't built Rome in a
Rome's
day,
still
though.
standing.
He ain't built it in a day, though.
Hey, don't you got the Vatican on that side of town too? Touching little boys.
Hey, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Let's take a last shot. Come on, man. Y'all, don't do that to my man JC. Don't do that to my man JC. JC that people. JC cool,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah. Just Dominican hurricane.
I have to work
right.
tomorrow.
We got a nigga work is an everyday thing, bro.
It
Yo,
is.
facto.
I had today
We wake
off.
up, it's a job, bro.
No bullshit.
Cheers.
Cheers. Yeah.
Woo!
Listen,
Welcome
people,
back.
Oh,
I want to thank you guys for watching another episode of Opinions and Consequences, episode
14.
14.
14. That's
14.
14 in Spanish.
Till next
Is that
time,
what it is?
salutation.
Is it?
Cheer.
14?
Yes. 14 is 14
Yo,
in
play a
Spanish.
beat,
Yes,
bro.
Yo, don't talk to me like that. I don't appreciate when y'all talk to me like that.
Let's play an instrumental.
I feel like a